Hi, this is the Business Guy, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Cook Islands Trust. Cook Islands Trusts are a type of offshore trust that can offer a number of benefits, including asset protection, privacy, and estate planning. In fact, I've personally set up more Cook Islands Trusts than anybody in the world and have been doing so since 1996. And in this video, I'll explain how Cook Islands Trusts work, the benefits they offer, and who might benefit from setting up a Cook Islands Trust. And if you haven't already, please click like and subscribe so you'll be updated when new videos come out. What is a Cook Islands Trust? A Cook Islands Trust is a legal tool that is created under the laws of the Cook Islands. A trust is created when a person called a settlor sets up a trust. The trustee then holds the assets for the benefit of one or more of the beneficiaries. A settlor of a Cook Islands Trust can be anyone, including an individual, a company, or another trust. The beneficiaries of a Cook Islands Trust can also be anyone, including the settlor's family, or other third parties. Now, this is unusual because in most jurisdictions, if you set up the trust, you cannot also be a beneficiary of the trust and enjoy asset protection from lawsuits. In the Cook Islands, you can have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. Now, here are a few stories and examples of how Cook Islands Trusts have been used. The first Cook Islands Trust I ever set up was for a plastic surgeon in 1996 who was in the midst of 8 breast implant lawsuits. It wasn't his fault that the manufacturers made them of silicone that leaked. He was being pummeled by lawyers coming at him from every direction. He put everything into the trust and was able to come out on the other side with all of his assets intact. Another business owner set up a Cook Islands Trust to protect his assets from his creditors. The business owner was facing a lawsuit from a disgruntled customer, and he was worried that the customer would win and seize his assets, including his home, his stock market investments, rental property, and so on. The business owner set up a Cook Islands Trust and transferred his assets into the trust, and we set up some additional tools for his real estate. The customer who sued him won the lawsuit, but he was unable to seize the business owner's assets because they were protected using the Cook Islands Trust. We set up another Cook Islands Trust for a high net worth client to protect his privacy. The individual was concerned that his financial information could be made public if he died. The individual set up a Cook Islands Trust and named his children as the beneficiaries. The trust document was kept confidential and the individual's financial information was never made public. We set up a Cook Islands Trust for an entrepreneur to store the capital for his online startup company. He got into a nasty lawsuit with a venture capital firm who are known for suing for control of the startups they invest in. The entrepreneur was able to run and protect his business, which was an LLC we set up for him, inside of the trust. He was able to run his business without missing a beat, take care of his investors, and keep control of the company. So these are just a few of the thousands of examples of trusts that we've set up for clients. Cook Islands Trusts can be used for a variety of purposes, and they can be a valuable tool for individuals and businesses. It is important to note the Cook Islands Trusts are not without risks. For example, if the trust is poorly structured by an attorney who dabbles in asset protection, it may not offer the intended asset protection. So be sure to have it set up by an organization with experience. And as I mentioned, I personally set up more Cook Islands Trusts than anyone on the planet, and I've been setting up Cook Islands Trusts for nearly 3 decades. So how do Cook Islands Trusts work? Cook Islands Trusts are governed by the Cook Islands International Trust Act of 1984. And this act provides a number of features that make Cook Islands Trust very beneficial for those seeking to protect their assets. Benefits of Cook Islands Trust include confidentiality. The Cook Islands has strict confidentiality laws that protect the privacy of the information in the trust. This means that the settlors and the beneficiaries of Cook Islands Trusts can remain anonymous. Asset protection, and here's the big one. Cook Islands Trusts offer strong asset protection. This means that there are powerful laws to protect the settlor and beneficiaries' assets held inside the trust. Now, assets placed into a Cook Islands Trust are protected immediately. And then after the 1 to 2 year statutory period has expired, the courts in the Cook Islands won't even hear a challenge to the transfer of assets into a Cook Islands Trust. Estate planning benefits. Now, you worked hard, so you don't want the assets that you accumulated your whole life going to someone who sued your kids. And a scenario like that happens every day. Cook Islands Trust can offer a number of estate planning benefits, so your loved ones inherit your assets and it protects the money even if the subsequent beneficiaries have lawsuits and judgments against them when you die. So who might benefit from a Cook Islands Trust? Cook Islands Trust can be beneficial for a number of people, including the following: business owners, Business owners can use Cook Islands Trust to protect their assets from creditors. For example, a business owner could set up a Cook Islands Trust to hold the business's assets. This would protect the assets from the business's creditors in the event of a lawsuit or bankruptcy. We could use a Cook Islands Trust in combination with LLCs and equity stripping liens that strip the value of the assets and make them less attractive to creditors. High net worth individuals. High net worth individuals can use Cook Islands Trust to protect their assets and preserve their privacy. For example, a high net worth individual could set up a Cook Islands Trust to hold a stock market portfolio. This would protect the investments from creditors and lawsuits, and it would allow the individual to keep their financial information confidential. Entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs can use Cook Islands Trust to raise capital for their businesses. Investors. Investors can use Cook Islands Trust to diversify their investments and reduce their liability. For example, an investor could set up a Cook Islands Trust like I have to hold their investments in a Swiss bank account. This will allow the investor to diversify their investments and reduce their liability. Conclusion. A Cook Islands Trust is a versatile and powerful tool that can be used to achieve asset protection, privacy, and estate planning. If you're considering setting up a Cook Islands Trust, visit assetprotectionplanners.com and speak with one of our attorneys or consultants. Thanks for watching this video about Cook Islands Trust. I hope you found it informative. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave your comments below. This is The Business Guy.